Streamer today rom guys, no outlook na. Chin kan streamer today rom. Khua kan la tlai lo kan do tu sang kan pui tlen nan. Guys do lâu lụt thế, lâu lụt rồi lẹ. Thì hiện mong chừng. Chỉ là con người cô là có là mình cô liên stream chút chết xuống làว่า game sau thì top thì nan rồi cô liên stream luôn nên được mình làm em stream lại rồi cô liên game sau nó bao thế rồi là so ram Christie đi 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 đi. Stream su trả thì rồi tụi này tăng guys. Tiền खेल chi nào ô mong ai là tiền.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's Dembele! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Dembele is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner.
Team cho nó tăng đâu.
Rudiger with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe. Mbappe!
โอ้ยอมเรา
Rising over the bar.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe! Great ball, and he's in here, and he shoots!
พอดีที่ตัวมา
That was very necessary. Still goalless. And he was quick to react.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now shapes to shoot! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Dembele, very much a man of this moment. Oh, that's well spotted.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Doué. Lewandowski. And they can counter here. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Neymar. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Searching pass he's played there. And here's Mbappe. There's the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Still waiting for this to take off. It's all at half-time.
In wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
And the second half gets underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Shifted it to the flank. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Now it's Mbappe. Xavi Alonso. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Messi. And he's got... And Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Great vision. Shot could be on. Mbappe! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, that has not gone well. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, no joy this time. Doué is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Pings in across. Kimmich can get it clear.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Plays it across. He's had a shot!
He was berating his
Control dia
defence
siam lah,
before
Pangai.
making the save, and he's at it again now.
Tahu box ini. Cần nói về game là nó cũng có
Number 20,
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Mbappe. Number 11, Neymar. Number 14,
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Number 22, Shevchenko. Number 10,
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Messi. Substitutions taking place.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement
Bit
though.
of
A
a-
bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Now it's Shevchenko. That is a great pick out. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it.
Ching lục tục.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Five minutes left on the clock. And here's Shevchenko. Roberto Carlos. Shevchenko. And this is Ronaldo. Rudiger with a fine tackle. Rudiger gets it clear.
3 minutes has been
And here's
indicated.
Shevchenko. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Zanetti. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. And we are already back underway. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, smashing header! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. How many interceptions have we seen now?
Hey.
Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's had a hit!
Yo,
Oh,
anh tính
crossbar!
về.
Chouameni
Ronaldo.
played into space. Roberto Carlos. Pirlo conjures time and space where few can. No, that's been intercepted. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Halfway through extra time and still we are deadlocked. Is it time for a hero to step up and to grab the headlines here?
Ready.
Substitution.
Control กันฉากแล้ว
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? It's been cagey for this long. Will the last 15 minutes be any different? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
ต้องใช่ไหม
Doué.
Tumpui passport. Kalau NB
Well,
kalau
it's
ini
very much looking
tumpui
like
passport.
this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Ay,
And
ay,
now they
ay,
can
ay.
clear their lines. That's a throw.
Mga.
Doué is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Threads one in.
Ay, ay, ay.
Picked out brilliantly.
Gota.
It's Cristiano
Apa
Ronaldo!
itu?
Oh, what about that? Finally, finally, finally! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Aduh, tôi thấy là tụi có
And that will be it.
surface
Quite a
game
game,
là
and
tôi
one that
ngất
was
cái gì cái này
always
đâu.
on a knife edge
Phải
until
đây
the
cái
very
gì mà
final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very...
control cái thạc lệ thằng năng. Để đủ thôi. Cái ngặt thạc là tụi. Kan tito lawang information yan. Mbappe le. Bellingham pati. Tung ka Dembele je balik tirta. Kasuang tu tu lok game plan no ka pakat te try ko lang wa. Ka. Chinan game plan 9 kan mga tu na game plan 8. Narim sayan tali top mo. Jinsu kalau hun le ta. Control ka katlak kang lang tu na kan. Tlak le chon defend lang thayang mo le. Control ka tlak le tu tien o nga tlak tu tien mai so le kut ka tin ing ram ing belief in God te kan ti ah kapaten team em athil ta te oh control siam ka tuma mol tak.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here
Destroy
on a
apa ni
beautiful,
lamang
clear
ti
evening.
kasi
The conditions contributing to a fantastic
Kakilok.
atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and
Oh,
thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Andrew Cole, Jim, is surely one of the finest strikers of his generation, isn't he?
Well, his numbers, Peter, in league football would certainly suggest as much. Perhaps his lack of success at international level means he's sometimes overlooked, but I would take him over most.
And when you look at the rate at which he did score goals over the course of his career, it's pretty hard to argue with that. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Son Heung-min. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Really well played. He read that perfectly.
Cristiano Ronaldo. He's beaten the last man.
Follow
it's
me.
Loose now, and they want to get it back. And they're back on the ball again. And he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rafinha. Quarter of an hour played. Now that looks a decent ball. That is a crunching tackle. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. And we have the first chance from Messi!
Oh, yeah.
Just on target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cole.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Little pass back. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And he's intervened well there. And it's Messi. And Messi! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Milan are looking to go forward now. Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there. Saliba is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Half an hour played now. Isco, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Xavi Alonso. Milan looking to pass their way through. Rafinha. Isco. Pedri. Half-time getting close now. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To get them off and running. 1-0, never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Đủ tuy lúc
Xavi Alonso. A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Cole. And he certainly shapes to
lất
shoot.
lăng có gì gần chẳng mấy
And
đôn có
that's
kia.
it for the first half, a breathless ending. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It is now time for a special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Searching pass he's played there. Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk with a fine tackle. Milan can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, no joy this time. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pedri conjures time and space where few can.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Rafinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot!
Muốn
And no,
thì
he couldn't find the finish.
Cristiano Ronaldo has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
And he cuts out the supply.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's
That was
Messi.
lovely, that.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal. That
Messi! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Owen đủ tiết tiền. Reception quality. One. This is up here. Ok, viewers tenen sanga khasiam ni amel kan ti dei don mon le tro mi sili zabi te chafela te kan do sakvein an ti chat pe don lo jong ka titlang da yang
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And this is Shevchenko.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
watching
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that will be it. They are
Don't
pumped. Boy,
molest
they're
this-
pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Responsibly. Anyone appearing?
challenge kasi ama ko thu ber chak sa sa zabi te kha group aga dan ron la lut lo nge message san la mu lo po ka shela wa ne guys sa du du lo lut hi to na formation kan thak lem game plan pati na to na khan 8 kan manga to na 7 kan mang lem ma thak lo no ti kan game le top Của căn đó lại đâu vấn đề thật sao em không có chuyện lắm tình tệ cái này tình tệ sir cái pillar information nghe chậm cái mà chuan mo 422 lệ 4213 4213 lệ 422 game plan hi chính con ấy game plan 7 nhưกันmang pen guys mang lâu bien mang top mang xin tạm biệt chắc của các bạn tên đã chọn lâu nữa mà chắc bị về rồi ạ lâu lụt ru guys in luôn lụt luôn là dân các thứ mệt đầy luôn thua lụt cái run lụt nga mình chắc từ là run lụt rồi chắc lâu chắc từ rằng chứ division khela ka pai la ve a ka push pai lo chu ba ga ka ni ka sal do na ka khel tha pai lo obviously khel do nem yes 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 ma se account kala submit lo id account thembi ka sal don ka sal man chuan id ka submit anga sal man don lo chuan he hian ka khel tlang ang Sulum zabi kan som le mai don bi na supply step pang atro khua kan long tlang mai kan du tu chang kan han nuôi dar vek te nuôi dar vek te dik lo an thiam thlam tak tak chu ba gai formation ka en kuala destroyer pat destroyer ka te ve ji chinter be ki thlak tur kala da lo ji main to in kan khelang ti kan
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great
kan
to be on
jersey
board.
hak chu a kan moi lo
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Nicely shaped ball. And that is
ya
expertly
ti
dealt
thakarin
with.
re nga
Oh, good read.
mak
He read that really well and stopped
pass
it.
wal tar
Pedro Neto. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come. Although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus.
And the finish!
Petra
Fantastic from Pedro Neto! A finish of true class! You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Conte.
Jeff Chiba are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's a good ball. And Batistuta! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Santos are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Khăn in bắn lầu tùn mấy mấy.
Xavi Alonso short changes him with that pass. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for options for movement. Hazard. He's found a way through. It's a foul. It could be a penalty. So a big
ก็
chance
formation
now
นี่ก็
from
มัน
12
โคตรลง
yards. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. And that's one back. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, cracking ball. Chance! Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
This has become one superb game of football.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and...
And he shoots! He's delivered all right! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, what a comeback. You see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident
กับ
back,
ได้สตรีม
goals,
นิ่งที่
comebacks,
LV
and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. Conte! Pirlo.
Niceties are not part of this
Ball
approach.
back,
This is actually
Champasu.
quite aggressive.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Saliba has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Roberto Carlos climbs up big! No mistake! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the lead now is 2. Well, decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? De Bruyne. Dembele. Good driving run. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Dembele. And this is Batistuta.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to
เฮ้ย
goal.
สวยเจ้าตัว
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Hazard. Cristiano shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And yes, and Batistuta! He scores! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Santos give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
ต้องสู้
And it's Batistuta. Conte,
Fraser
Pedro Neto.
Fraser
closing in on goal. Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Pedro lal
And a
Casillas
chance!
Mantul
It's in! And they are right back within touch! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
So, just a consolation, or he's been, and again! And yes, it's there! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Santos really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what...
Le đủ lâu để thế no đủ lâu guys
All of our tragedies, you're right, happy ending.
đủ lâu thấy nhiều guys lâu
For all of our
xuống
misery,
in thằng đồng ngoài thằng
you'll be the solitude for you and me. as if the roses don't sting just 'cause it blooms. I don't look rather charming in the morning, and I can barely reach the shelves. Nobody really talks about a lonely crow. Eyes do really deceive you. It's like we're in a queue, waiting to be picked by beautiful few. We're living in the shadows of the ones that are cute. If face is what makes us, I'd rather be faceless. It's funny how your personality is determined by your face. It's a real joke how the people are woke but blind. Eyes do really deceive you. It's like we're in a queue, begging to be picked by beautiful few. We're living in the shadows of the ones that are cute. If face is what makes us, I'd rather be faceless. I'd rather be faceless. Lies will always deceive you. It's like we're in a queue, and I know I'm never gonna be that cute. I'd rather be ugly than be like you.
Cái số đất chuột box em số 7 box gì đâu. À hả?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here.
Tao nó sẽ về.
Pass somewhat off target.
I think we're actually in for a treat here, Peter, because we get to see Hristo Stoichkov. Never one to stay in the same position. He has a lovely instinct for his trade, and his trade is goals, many of them.
Indeed, Bulgaria's best ever, surely.
Always kind of makes me feel he's going to score.
Can he get it through? De Ligt kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe. Chouameni tries to pass it through. It's a really well-measured ball. Quick look, then plays it in. And that should get the job done. No outsmarting him this time.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
De Bruyne conjures time and space where few can. Neymar. It's Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he'll shoot here! And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that has not gone well. And that is as far as they're going to go. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? De Ligt. Rijkaard. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Neymar. And here's Stoichkov. De Bruyne. And this is De Bruyne. And a chance! Neymar. Now, what about a counter-attack? Chips it through. This looks promising. And the finish!
And save Trevor.
De Ligt with the clearance. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. De Bruyne. And it's Neymar. Shevchenko is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Lovely, now then. Mbappe!
Safe though, the
breakthrough strike! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have the... And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Gimana tandem? Iya. Rồi đầu thì nó tao chứ. Out đây mình là back pass Slovakia formation ni guys and ro back pass na inom rin din tiang to so how to beat IMS little bit sa sadens o empati katin lang ni load rule 1205 5980. Lâu lút rút lẹ guys. Lâu lút thôi.
Jaden Smith.
Kan zoom luk kesan chuak luk tuk. Aduh, lo thầy guys, luk chịu. Never say never. Aduh, lo thầy guys, luk luk.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And Neymar! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cafu. And this is Neymar. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's in, and he shoots!
Oh,
Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And this is Shevchenko. Shoots! And he's done it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Played out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Van Basten. He might be in. It's Van Basten!
Switch wall
And he hits the net. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Italy grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Looking to play him in. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the counter is on.
There will be 1 minute at a
Chouameni. Pirlo. Nicely aimed pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So once again, we're underway. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Van Basten. Messi has a look and plays it forward. And it's Messi. And here's Neymar. Neymar! Oh, off the bar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Good ball over the top. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Mbappe. Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's played in low. Keeper gets his hands on it. And here's Shevchenko. Good take. Decent chance! They've scored! And they've got their lead back. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He's going to be disappointed with that. And claimed it back swiftly. He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So what can they conjure from this one? This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. And we have our very first corner.
Post thì lâu dữ ạ.
He can get that clear. Roberto Carlos, the man synonymous with solidity.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get...
Takes a shot!
Vắt cái số tự về, có vắt cái
Well,
số
the
tự
lead may
về.
be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Keeper's dealt with that. It's a threatening ball. Desperate defending required here. Neymar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Ôi, ấm lỗ liên tục không ai.
Substitutions taking place.
All hands on deck for this one. Punched away. And this is Messi.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Nếp lục chiêng về.
Goes down, but nothing given. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hazard. Messi. Looking for the run. And that's it. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out...
Chính là cái tình cái as sầm ra yang điều chỉ là trong cái có tăng chặt chặt rồi. Alvaro ni hao. ยังกระเป็ดเลย
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Serginho's cross, a mighty effort! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Can he get on the end of this? Spread neatly. And that is as far as they're going to go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Achurait. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Achurait gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways or this referee could soon change his status.
Takes a shot! Oh, a very decent attempt. And here's Hullet. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Nicely weighted ball. He's in a Shevchenko, and a shot! They've scored!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he's picked it up out wide. Neymar, he's found a way through. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Now it's Hullet. Brazil look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but...
Neymar! Neymar! What about that one? He's got himself an absolute peach. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
It's Mbappe!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit hard.
He's tried one!
Have a goal,
And again the keeper stands strong. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pirlo. Oh, good-looking ball. Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a promising position. Kudus. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And it's half-time here. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. The second half then, just getting going.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Chouameni. Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Oh, that's a key interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Thuram. Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And it's Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Oh, what has happened here? And this is Shevchenko. It's anyone's ball now. Serginho.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Kudus. And he's been shifted off it. Shevchenko. Pirlo. And here's Mbappe. Serginho.
Ê, nói ở một con tỷ chưa?
He's shifting through the... Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, such a clever touch. Deep cross. And claimed it back swiftly.
Nét nó về.
Great defending, strong and determined. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Serginho's cross.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Substitution in progress.
So time change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a shade optimistic. Kudus looks to get on the end of this. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hazard knocks it out wide. And that should get the job done.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
This looks promising. He has a look up. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
1 minute added time.
Hazard. Oh, this looks sharp.
Ê,
Added time is up, and there
bị
goes the
trừng bắn
whistle.
thì đấu rồi.
Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire.
room ho sang o. Hết 29 chứ cái này tôi betting. Just rồi. Đủ tôi đủ thấy guys. Alvaro nutlat. Time kasi ten. Ơi, hiểu lệ. Hiểu lệ. Alvaro to the crossing game. Don't the more solution. Don't let.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
The action has already started. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
One of the games.
Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Thuram.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Shevchenko. Roberto Carlos. And he's had it nicked away. Neither side yet able to find the net. That is ended up in no man's land.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Santos clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Good chance here! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Santos!
Và đến chỉ
And
tỏ về
Santos
Alvaro
take the
thì
lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, good-looking ball. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's been caught now. And Messi! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Achurait did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Always onto this. Kukçu. Rijkaard. So what can they make of this? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come
Vẫn
in
họ
on
thế
level
mới sợ
terms.
chứ là
Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Mbappe! Played back in.
cancel man lỗi được tục.
And here's Mbappe. Serginho wins the duel this time. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Achurait. Shevchenko under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's picked and he shoots! Goal! Santos! And they get themselves in front! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Không ai có lỗi tiết vào khá. Nesta nghe giáo viên mật giáo viên nó là giáo viên mật. Wait, George Best.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Bellingham.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Santos go into the lead.
Substitutions taking place.
Pele, good strong midfield running here. Takes the shot!
Yêu.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Pirlo. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Pirlo cuts it out.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
There's the shot!
Ấy mà khá là nó khan. Control cái mà có lên.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Nice control. Pele!
This usually is the time teams go
Claro,
into
Mbappe.
conservation mode.
Claro.
2 added minutes. have
That's
been
ruffled a few
indicated.
feathers, but well dealt with. Real chance! Oh,
Look.
it's come off the upright. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own.
Dulu guys. May sandi kan en call de ulak ko na sina game plan line na kata kay ni performance na. Tulo Alvaros was in ron. Pero tiang mi ron sabta chua. Ani law he game plan thi ni law. Zo ki man dai. Petri Rodri. Kita tu long di sini. Out. Rice box. Box to box. Terus di tak main. Nampak. Cuma nampak. Itu atau Mbappe here. Guys, dulu lucu. Itu lâu. Indot suni kan mang về cinte, mang khát rượu, dapat sopat muda. Dulu coba quick match lah, they don't know guys. Ron Ludru. Dulu Ludru, Alvaro the point boleh Ludru. Kecil di tempat itu, ini kecil di itu.
Wake up. Gonna
Mainly Sunday jing dar lemit nga vela kan thlenga Patna Bihar chuang takin kan kala tourist motor hian milo nga ka sipei pakhathi lo tel poka kan thleng che ka milo ai sakal ma tuna hian kan hotel thlenna tur kan pan don vel mek ani
thì karunya cuman dan ultiu makan enak view wah aku view entah tunan breakfast kan I don't make ani vô đồ về thì bùi nấu số mà cái này gần chân là building anh ấy gần nấu tới chân là kia lại ina kia gần chân á thiết lại
Hello, welcome. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Albert Ferrer gets across to intercept that.
He's got away. Mbappe! There it is! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Santos are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Albert Ferrer. He is through here. Best. Bellingham. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for options for movement. Ball's over the line and it is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Roberto Carlos. And a chance! Oh, it's hit the post. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Best certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Muscular approach does pay off here. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Played towards the front line. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. First quarter of an hour gone. Thuram is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Played towards the other side.
Good ball, that too.
And it's Bellingham. Driving forward. Looking for the run. Chance! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Santos grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Serginho. Shoots! And that would have been some goal.
Serginho can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Beckenbauer. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to play it through. And he lines up a cross. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he get on the end of this? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Xavi Alonso. Played into space. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Threads one in. And he's well positioned here. Chance, surely! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Played in with purpose. Van Balten attempts a clearance.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Ấy,
Now it's Mbappe. Turns and goes back. And he's been shifted
Well,
off it.
một
Great
cái
vision.
là
Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Best scrum. It's a mighty effort! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, easy pickings there. Kukçu. Albert Ferrer. It's a good-looking delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper. And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Santos kick off the second half. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's good running with the ball.
Eish,
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Busquets. Pedri plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
chẳng biết
Xavi Alonso. Now it's Shevchenko. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's hit it long. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe.
Đáng sự đáng đây à. Ôi trời, chán rồi.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Đáng ở đây đó tụi là
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
anh mình sẽ tụi chân tên mà lẽ ai ấm à mẹ ai sao vậy tụi có lỗi sự
And that interception was most
rồi
necessary.
sẽ gặp
He
tỷ
read
số
that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
con nó thì đến thì
Oh, that one's going nowhere. And now they can spring out of defence.
I'm cute.
Substitution on the field.
Mama.
So time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 22, Shevchenko. Substitutions.
Mbappe under
Anh đâu có
intense
pass
pressure.
ta.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Van Bouten. Xavi Alonso. Pedri. Best. Pirlo. A true great in every sense of the word. This looks promising.
Better về
He's found a way through.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And there's the shot! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Aber mach dazu.
There could be another change here.
Number 5, Hadrian. Number 16, Busquets.
After.
It's gone for a throw-in.
Number 30, Messi. Number 20, Dembele. Number 21, Peeler. Number 14, Edmilson.
Ball's played through.
Hey.
That's positional
Thank
goals,
you.
the utilisation of space.
Up he goes! No, not the best of headers.
Varo zoom rồi đến lướt tục em mà chơi.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. That's good vision.
Lan sual tira sẽ rum.
Nico Williams has it in a wide position. They've got a corner here.
Bắt tiểu thầy về.
It's their second corner of the game.
Hey, có goal tiểu về.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Not the most accurate pass. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Santos really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's had a shot! It's in! And they've got their lead back. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now there's a fine ball. Xabi Alonso cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nico Williams receives it in a good position here. Oh, that's a fine interception.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish.
Oh, shooting chance! And for a moment, time stood still. He's a sharp little ball here.
Em.
Shevchenko is on, and the shot! He's scored! 2 up now, and they are
Grind nó
cruising.
sẽ bị lại mày ơi. Lẩu lên
More or
kinh kinh
less
các
by
grind phọc lẩu
himself,
cái
as
stream vàng
cool
mấy
as
mấy
you
nhiều
like.
cái.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
4 added minutes has been
2 up
indicated.
and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow.
Pele! They've scored!
into injury time. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Santos give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
And Shevchenko! And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of...
Goal có tục tôi chín nữa tụi cơ. Cái nền luôn thì hay mình sẽ chỉ là đến hiện tên rất tốt mình để sẽ final ngay chất mấy ê hôm leo win độ ban đầu kia là sẽ là đấy có rồi còn đút lại là đi chuan kém khát đầu tiên đây là box to box anh đừng lướt tôi đều guys anh tự tôi thành message can reply look all guys lầu lút ru chính ra cái này một điều quan trọng tốt penalty will go on him Cry will got to back up này cú đầu tiên gần sửa tiết lóc tiền không tiết từ tiết từ vốn đâu nice mà mua xị làm cho miệng ô cú đầu tiên sửa tiết lóc không Marmoush lại bên Marmoush lại Mbappe gần đội tiết xí mà xỉa làm sao lẹ xỉa rồi cái lâu không lẹ ta ô chịu coi từ sau thế Alvaro lại Saro nó là cái tụ tụ cái sợi su Geraldine din nila mo doon top palaw ka. Ibiel lui pelepat doon.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here.
What the?
He's hit the bar!
All over.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so...
He's gone for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
TDM doon may kina hiam lau lut tok tok si. Ase TDM chia ka pai. Kian pa ngai so ka kian pai.
And we have our very first corner.
Alvaro Iron Carlo tumang.
Casillas gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Santos looking to pass their way through. Pedri, and there's his chance to lead the counter.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Has a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And here's Shevchenko. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it not takes a shot. Oh, another save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
It's their second corner of the game.
Cọc chu pe chưa lại đơn nữa. So pe club.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Música pang hiếm đâu ní cái.
Goes for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Center forward
and it's Shevchenko. Threads one in. And no, that was never going to make it. So it is still 0-0. And this is Messi. And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that's aimed into terrific header.
Out.
Back in once more. Cleared without complication. And here's a shot at goal! He's delivered all right! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Looking for the run. Tries to pass it through. Albert Ferrer. Santos. And there's the shot! Magnificent! He's pulled it off an absolute peach. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He's shifting through the gears here. Shevchenko! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Shevchenko. Kirkchu. Pedri. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's a key interception. Serginho. Santos finding good effort from distance. Pedri has a look and plays it forward. And he's picked out the run. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Best really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He's picked his way through. And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the... He's gone for goal! He's gone direct here. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Shevchenko. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well played.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
And he's picked out the run. Shot could be on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Kukcu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Busquets. Oh, they could break here. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And here's the chance to counter. Messi.
Ah,
Kukçu. Xavi Alonso. He's having a hit!
Alvaro iron pun le
He
ro ta
has
ke
hit
di
that
kan
forcefully.
Well, he does strike a very good ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Kamu baru musik kan Achurait. Ya,
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on to replace him is number 22, Shevchenko.
Shevchenko.
Substitutions taking place.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's taking no chances there. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe! He's having a shot!
save Xavi.
He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Pedri. Now that looks a decent ball. Tries to play it through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Gabriel calmly anticipates. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's had a shot! Thuram gets it away. Shevchenko. Beckenbauer pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Messi. Van Bouten.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Delivery from Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Great vision. Oh, well measured. And that is expertly dealt with.
Goal to ba.
Best.
Ay,
Xavi Alonso. Now it's Pele. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And the finish! And he's following up! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone
Alaya,
like him
it's
around.
Walter.
They got away with that.
Look. Masih cukup diulang.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Number 9, Mbappe. Number 5, Pedri. Number 16,
Santos really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward, and give themselves a chance to draw.
Applies the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Xabi Alonso actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Desperate defending required here. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
I think we're just about done here. Pirlo. And it's Xabi Alonso.
Has been indicated.
Deep into stoppage time. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's that, the end. Well, that
Oh,
was
oh.
good. A terrific advertisement
Guys.
for attacking football. Both sides.
Streaming ng Irvine dom to kasi jawa sandang ng stream hona mi daw en pe chau don dia. Sandang ng tezi ang in try dia. No. Javain một tùy mong cha hết boleh.